Hit the like button, share the video, subscribe. It's your boy, Smoke Man Joe. And guys, we back at it. It's that time again. NFL Week 1 picks against the spread video. We back, guys. It's been a very, very short off season. It hasn't been that long, guys, because this season has just flew by. I'm talking about the off season has just moved faster than I ever seen, guys. But yeah, we back at it. Hope all is well with you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you for taking the time out to watch this video, guys. I'm here to tell you right now, this year is going to be a great year, just like every year that you guys been rocking with me. And without further ado, guys, this is the early week 1 picks and predictions. I'll be doing another video maybe like a couple of days before the season actually starts. But for now, this is the picks that I got, and this is what we're rolling with. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Thursday night football opening night, we got the Detroit Lions, a 7-point underdog, traveling to Arrowhead Stadium to play the Kansas City Chiefs. Right now, the Detroit Lions are a 7-point road underdog, and I like the Detroit Lions here in this spot, guys. I think they'll cover this 7-point spread. I don't believe they'll win the game simply because it's ring night for the Chiefs. They're at home. Arrowhead's going to be rocking, and let's be honest, the Chiefs, they don't lose too many home games, guys. And the Detroit Lions, though, I expect big things out the Lions this year. I like everything they've done in the offseason. I like some moves the Chiefs have made also, guys. But here in this spot, I got to roll with the Lions with the 7 points, guys. If you can get 7 right now, go ahead and lock it in. If this game drops to 6.5, something like that, I'll probably just stay off of it. You want the best of the number, guys. So, yeah, I like the Detroit Lions plus 7. Next game, we got the Carolina Panthers, a 3-point underdog, traveling to the ATL to play the Atlanta Falcons. And here in this match, guys, I got to roll with the Falcons here. I really like the Falcons here in this spot, guys. I might end up getting to the window on this game. But, yeah, right now, there's no way I can trust a rookie quarterback with a new head coach going on the road against Atlanta, who has made a lot of good moves. I love the moves that they made, especially on the defense side of the ball. Acquiring Jesse Bates, I think he's going to play a big part in their defensive scheme this year. And I just think it's going to take the Panthers some time to get rolling, guys. So with that, I like the Atlanta Falcons to cover the -3. Next up, we got the Houston Texans traveling to Baltimore to play the Ravens. Right now, Houston is a 9.5-point road underdog. And, man, this is a tough game here, guys, because I know the public is going to be all over the Ravens here, but I'm not ready to lay 9.5 points with this team because I know this is going to be a very public team this season just because of the moves that they have made, guys. But with the Houston Texans, from what I've seen out their first preseason game, and I know it's just preseason, it's going to be a long season for them. I'm really rooting for the Texans, but I think it's going to be a couple of years before they can really just take off and take that next step and get back to the postseason. But here in this spot, I kind of like the Texans to cover the 9.5 points, guys. I just think their defense, especially with their defensive-minded coach, is going to call up a good scheme here in week 1 and contain the Ravens. So, yeah, guys, I like the Texans here, but like I said, it's a game I won't be betting. Next up, and I don't know what you guys got going on with your betting sites or whatever, however you bet, but this game has been taken down. But when it opened up as the Cleveland Browns plus 2.5 points at home against the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, I know Joe Burrow is injured. I don't really know the extent of the injury or how long he's going to be out, if he's going to be out. But if the Cleveland Browns are still underdogs come week 1, guys, I love the Browns here in this spot. Key stat, since 2015, guys, division home underdogs are 15-1 against the spread. I repeat, since 2015, division home underdogs are 15-1 against the spread. It's 3 spots like that in week 1, and I'm going to bet all 3 of them, including this one, only if Cleveland stays the underdog here in this spot. And Cincinnati, if you go back and look at their past couple seasons, they start very, very slow in weeks 1 and 2 anyway. So with that, I like the Browns to get it done. Deshaun Watson, whole offseason working with his crew, I think he's going to be ready to go in week 1, and they're going to find a way to get the job done. Next up, we got the Jacksonville Jaguars traveling to Indianapolis to play the Colts. Right now, the Colts are a 3.5-point home underdog, and I got to roll with Jacksonville to win the cover this game, man. I'm not sold on the Colts, guys. I know they got Anthony Richardson. I'm not sold on him. I wasn't high on that man at all coming out. And how can you not like the Jags in this spot? I know it's a tricky number at 3.5, but I got to roll with the better quarterback. I got to roll with the better defense. I got to roll with the better head coach. It's just that simple for me. Week 1, give me the Jags to win the cover. Next up, we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, a 6.5-point underdog traveling to Minnesota to play the Vikings. And Minnesota on paper should not be laying this many points, guys. I'm just going to be flat out honest. They had a debacle playoff appearance in that game that they lost to the Giants. I don't know if there's any coming back for the Vikings this year. I know they got all the talent on the offense side of the ball, guys, but nobody's giving Baker Mayfield any respect, guys. And I think he's going to lead Tampa Bay to an outright win in week 1 against the Minnesota Vikings. I really, truly believe that, guys. And with 6.5 points, catching 7 maybe, I got to roll with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in that game. Upset special for week 1, Tampa Bay outright. Next up, and my first official money pick for this video, we got the Tennessee Titans, a 3-point underdog traveling to New Orleans to play the Saints. And Derek Carr looked pretty good in his preseason game against the Kansas City Chiefs. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns for him. I like what I'm seeing out of Derek Carr. Tennessee Titans, they lost 9 straight games to end last season. And now I'm supposed to believe that after losing 9 straight games, and now you're having an off season to make some subpar moves, in my opinion, I'm supposed to believe that they're ready to go here. I'm not buying it, guys. New Orleans -3, first official money pick in this video. Next up, and we got the Arizona Cardinals, a 6-point underdog, traveling to play the Washington Commanders. There's no way I'm laying 6 points with Washington. It's just no way in hell I'm laying 6 points with Washington, guys. With that, I got to take Arizona. If I do bet this game, I will be on the Arizona Cardinals plus the 6 points. I just don't understand how the hell Washington is laying this many points. Like, what have they done in the offseason to warrant me to be laying 6 points with them? I just don't see it, guys. So with that, give me Arizona plus the 6. Next up, in my second official money pick in this video, we got the Green Bay Packers, a 2.5-point underdog traveling to Chicago to play the Bears. And the Bears are favored here in this spot. Well, if you look at the history of Bears-Packers games, I can't tell you when the last time the Bears have been favored against the Packers, guys. I can't tell you the last time. The Packers, they don't do well in week 1 also, guys. You can go back and do your own research to figure out the record on that for the Packers in week 1, but I know they lost at least the last 2-3 week 1 matchups that they've had. And with no Aaron Rodgers, they're catching points. In my opinion, this is a Vegas special. Vegas is begging everybody to take Green Bay here in this spot. But if the Bears are going to ever get over the hump against the Packers, guys, it's got to be at home, week 1. They got the better offense right now, in my opinion, guys. I think this Bears offense is going to shock a lot of people this season, guys. And with that, I got to roll with the Chicago Bears to win and cover this game. Second official money pick in this video. Next up, we got the San Francisco 49ers traveling to Pittsburgh to play the Steelers. The Steelers are a 3-point home underdog. And San Francisco, I don't trust them. I don't give a damn who their quarterback is going to be coming out the gate this season. I'm not ready to lay 3 points with them, especially on the road against a Mike Tomlin team that always does well at home as an underdog. I got to roll with Pittsburgh to win and cover that game. Next up, and we got my Las Vegas Raiders. Raiders. We got my Raiders, a 4.5-point underdog, traveling to Denver to play the Broncos. Man, tough game here, man. The game opened up, Raiders plus 3.5. Now it's at 4.5. I don't know what the hell is going on here, but I like Denver to win this game. Point spread wise, who knows what's going to happen. But if you do the proper research, the last 7-8 games that the Raiders Broncos have played, most of those games have came down to a field goal or less. And Sean Payton, first head coach with a new team, first time head coaching with a new team at home. I just don't see the NFL letting Sean Payton come out and laying an egg here in his first home game with a new team. So for that reason only, I got the Denver Broncos to win this game outright. Will they cover the 4.5 points? I don't know, guys. I'm not willing to lay the 4 points with the Broncos here, and I'm not taking the 4 points with my Raiders either, guys. So with that, I do like the Denver Broncos on the money line in week 1 over my Raiders. Next up, we got the Miami Dolphins, a 2.5-point road underdog, traveling to LA to play the Chargers. And this is going to be one of the better matchups, in my opinion, in week 1. This is a revenge spot also for the Miami Dolphins, as they lost to the Chargers a year ago. And this game right here, guys, in my opinion, in week 1 is going to have playoff implications like no other game, in my opinion, in week 1, meaning wild card implications, because two teams that are going to be fighting for their spot come the end of the season. So this game right here in week 1 is going to go a long way on saying who's going to be in the wild card. And I got to roll with Miami here in this spot, guys, simply because it's a revenge spot. They lost to them last year. They're going to come out, want their revenge, and I think they go to LA and get the job done. Next, we got the Philadelphia Eagles traveling to New England to play the Patriots. Right now, the Patriots are a 5-point home underdog. And I know a lot of people want to take Belichick at home with the points. But, man, Philly got us a lot of cash last year. They covered a lot of spreads. And I think they're going to come out doing the same thing this year, guys. And with that, I got to roll with Philadelphia. They got the better offense, the better defense, the better head coach. I mean, self-explanatory at this point, guys. Give me the Philadelphia Eagles to win and cover. Next up, we got the Los Angeles Rams, a 5.5-point road underdog, traveling to Seattle to play the Seahawks. This is going to be a real good game here too, guys. But same thing I was saying last year. I'm not laying no damn points with Geno Smith. It's no way in the hell I'm laying any points with that man, guys. And for that reason only, I'm rolling with the Rams to win this game outright. You heard it here first. The Rams will beat the Seattle Seahawks in week 1, in my opinion. Haven't made it a money pick, but by the time this game roll around week 1, we may have changed our minds, guys. So, yeah, I like the Rams. Matthew Stafford is back. Yeah, they're going to come out guns blazing in week 1, in my opinion, guys, in Seattle. And if you go back to the last matchup they had, the point spread was similar. It was at 6 last year. I think it was the game before the last game of the season. And that game went down to the wire. I believe it went overtime, and the Seahawks found a way to get the job done in that game. But, yeah, I think the Rams bounced back in a big way, start the season off on a high note, getting an outright win over the Seattle Seahawks. Next up, and my third official money pick in this video, we got the Dallas Cowboys traveling to New York to play the Giants. And right now, the Giants are a 3.5-point home underdog. This goes back to the trend, guys. Since 2015, division home underdogs are 15-1 against the spread. I got to roll with the New York Giants here, guys. The betting trend, all the numbers are lining up for the Giants to win this game in week 1. And I know the Giants and Cowboys, they have opened up week 1 a lot of times throughout the years. They've opened up the regular season playing one another. And it seems like the Cowboys always wins that game. Newsflash here. This is going to be a different Giants team in week 1, especially acquiring Darren Waller. I think he's going to make all the difference for the Giants here in that passing game. Their running game, we don't even have to talk about that. I think they're going to be ready to go. Their defense is solid. The Cowboys defense is very solid as well, guys. But here in week 1 in New York, the Giants will win this game outright. Third official money pick in this video. And probably the most anticipated game of week 1, Monday Night Football, the Buffalo Bills versus the New York Jets. Right now, the Jets are a 1.5 point home underdog. And again, 15-1 since 2015. Division home underdogs, 15-1 against the spread. Can't stress it enough. We riding the trend straight out the gate. Give me the New York Jets to win and cover this game. I just don't see Aaron Rodgers on Monday Night Football, brand new team at home, losing. I can't see the NFL letting that happen, guys. So with that, that's why I got the Buffalo Bills winning and covering that game. Fourth official money pick in this video. And I'm going to recap the money picks right now. We got the Buffalo Bills losing to the New York Jets. I got the New York Giants outright over the Dallas Cowboys. I got the New Orleans Saints -3 over the Tennessee Titans. And I got the Chicago Bears -2.5 over the Green Bay Packers, guys. There y'all have it, man. Appreciate each and every one of you taking the time out to watch this video in its entirety, guys. We got the Patreon page still going, but I also got memberships here on my YouTube channel. And if you guys want all my college picks, best bets, live shows, over-unders, teasers, all that stuff, you're going to have to grab a membership this year. I'll still be posting on Patreon for those who still over there, and I appreciate you guys that are. But going forward, I really want to do everything here on YouTube. So probably after week 3 in the NFL season, guys, everything I'm going to still be doing, like the weekly shows, I'm going to still be doing that here on YouTube for everybody. But it's going to be 3, 4, maybe even 5 games that I don't even talk about in these videos. It'll only be for members only. Like I say, the best bet show, the over-unders, teasers, college plays, all of those plays will be for members only, guys. So grab a membership today. Grab it whenever you can, guys. You won't regret it. We're going to win a lot of money. Hit the like button. Share the video. Subscribe. Appreciate you guys, man. Gone.